Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Alfan Fajar and my student ID is B1024201005 and I'm from Management International class batch 2020. And in this video, I'm going to answer all the questions regarding the final exam of HRM class with the lecturer Mr. Adi Mursalin. So first, I already did the drama video with my group, and the title of my group drama is Motivation Theories in Student Learning Process. So the meaning of the title is that every student, they have their own motivation, whether it is in a good way, which means that they are motivated, or in a bad way, which means that they are unmotivated. And this drama is about 7 students from management class. The first student is Alfan, who is motivated to apply for a scholarship, and he does not like offline exam, and he is hoping that all the exams of his classes will be held online because he thinks that it will be easier for him to get good grades. And here in this drama, Alfan is representing the expectancy theory. And the second student is Alfina. In this drama, she does not like offline classes just like Alfan, but she is motivated to become the next president of Economic Debate Club, which represents the hierarchy theory, which is esteem needs. And then the third student is Erika. She wants to study abroad at Kochi University, Japan, but in order to study abroad, her parents want her to get a top 5 highest GPA, and this shows us the two-factor theory in motivation theory. And then the fourth student is Taufik, and in this drama, he always encourages the other students to study, and he also tries to set a study plan so that the other students could be more motivated in studying. And he is representing the X theory while he is pushing the lazy one to study. And the fifth student is Ticilia. So she is having a trouble with her laptop and phone, so it makes it hard for her to do all the assignments and to talk with her friends. And then she wants a new ones, so she called her father, and her father would give her new devices, laptop and the cell phones, only if she passes all her classes. And this shows us the hierarchy theory, which is the physiological needs. And then the sixth student is Firda. So Firda is a smart girl, and she is really happy to face the offline classes, to meet all of her friends in person. And she also loves studying and reading a lot of research articles, and she thinks that can help her to understand all the materials better. And in this drama, she represents the Y theory, who likes to work. And then the seventh or the last student is Zakia. So Zakia is having trouble with her study, and she thinks that it is really hard for her to do all the assignments, and she cannot understand the materials, and that makes her becomes lazy and unmotivated in studying. And in this drama, she shows us the X theory, which is the lazy one. And at the end of the drama, Erika is trying to motivate all the students and says that everyone has done their best. And this drama is very beneficial for me because after creating this drama with my friends, I get the chance to be able to understand myself better through the theory of motivation in HRM class. And also I can understand my strengths and weaknesses and how should I overcome my weaknesses. And this drama also motivates me to do better in my studies so that I can get good grades, just like what the drama tells us. And the experience that I got by doing this kind of project, which is making a drama with my friends, is really great. I am able to express myself through a drama, and I also get to develop my editing skills because I was the one who edited the video. Okay, so next I'm going to talk about the HRM book that we used through this semester. So the book of HRM has benefited me in many ways. I learned so many new things from this book, and at first, I thought that HRM is just limited to how we as a manager recruit new employees, and just that's all. But after learning HRM using this book, I got the chance to broaden my view about HRM. I learned that HRM is more complex than I thought before, and in HRM class, we and especially me, I also learned how to motivate others and how to retain our employees and how to treat our employees in the best way so that they can get the most out of our company. And I also learned about the importance of equal rights to the employees, as well as the importance of discovering the talents of our employees. So in sum, this book is extremely beneficial for me in understanding HRM class. And there are 12 chapters that I have studied in this semester of HRM class. The chapters are, the first one is chapter 1, which is HRM, or Human Resource Management in Organization. The second chapter is Strategic HRM Planning. The chapter 3 is Equal Employment Opportunity, or EEO. And the chapter 4 is Workers, Jobs, and Job Analysis. The fifth chapter is HR Planning and Retention. The sixth chapter is Recruiting and Labor Markets. And the chapter 7 is Motivation Theory. The chapter 9 is Talent Management. Chapter 10 is Performance Management and Appraisal. Chapter 12 is Incentive Plans and Executive Compensation. Chapter 13 is Managing Employee Benefit. And last but not least is chapter 14, which is Risk Management and Worker Protection. And I am always active in the discussion because I always give my opening comments and my current knowledge about the chapter in that week that was going to be discussed. And my opening comments are generally my expectations of the chapter. And one of the questions that I have answered is about the differences between the traditional and strategic HR planning. So the difference is that the traditional HR departments focus on managing labor relations, solving employees' problems, and generally just keeping the staff to be happy in the organization. But strategic HR has plans for helping the organization in recruiting more workers, developing talent, and training employees in company standards and principles. And the other question that I have answered during the class is about what kind of HR planning the companies in Pontianak are using. So, my answer for that question was that it depends on the company. For small companies or small businesses, or we can call it as UMKM, they tend to use the traditional HR planning one, and the bigger companies like the state enterprise business or BUMN or other big private or governmental company, they tend to use the strategic HR planning since they are running its business using the newest and latest method of strategic HR planning. And I already chose one study case, one in HRM book. So I chose in chapter 3, which is the Equal Employment Opportunity, and the title of the case is Religious Accommodation. So the legal basis for the EEOC to hold that JBS Swift had violated the employee's civil rights by creating a hostile work environment that was based on the fact that the employees of JBS Swift were considered members of a protected class because of their race, ethnic origin, and religion. And the complaints allege that supervisors and co-workers threw blood, meat, and bones at the Muslim employees and called them offensive names. And it also alleged that the company discriminated against the Muslim workers when it refused to allow them to pray according to their religious beliefs. And the employees were able to prove that this disparate impact and treatment existed, and that the company retaliated against them by firing employees when they requested that their evening break be moved so that they could break their fast and pray at sundown during the month of Ramadan, which is an Islamic holiday that requires Muslims to fast from sun up to sundown. And the JBS Swift did not make reasonable accommodation for employees' religious beliefs when scheduling them to work. They also did not provide the option for the employees to use personal leave for holiday time not specified in the employee manual. And in contrasting the solutions to the Tyson Foods situation and the JBS Swift situation, Tyson Foods' solution to accommodate the employees who celebrate Eid al-Fitr involved having 8 paid holidays, which included a personal holiday that had to be approved by a supervisor. And JBS Swift set up special prayer rooms at its plants and allowed Muslim workers to pray 5 times a day. And how do I impress my HRM lecture in this semester? So I feel like HRM lecture that I take in this semester is really a good way to learn HRM. And the way the lecturer, who is Mr. Adi Mursalin, delivered the lecture is making us, the student, to be active in the class. And it also gains the engagement between the students and the lecturer. So the class is really attractive and interactive for us. And there are so many advantages that I got from this class. First, I get to gain my English skill. Then I also get to be active in the class, which I don't get in any other classes. And the class has made me become braver to deliver my opinion in an online class. And the biggest advantage that I got from this class is that this class has really taught me about the HR in a really good way that I can understand all the 12 chapters of HRM class. And this class has also helped me to become more interested in HRM class, since I have always been wondering how does it feel like to be an HR manager in the future, how does it feel like to manage all the employees and also manage the employees to be or the next employees in our organization, and how to retain them, how to recruit them, and how to develop their talents in our organization. And I feel like every moment that I spend during this HRM class is so precious and impressive. But the most impressive one is that the moment when all of us, all of the students in the class, get the chance to express our condition of the day, and also we get the chance to express our opening comments to the class. So I think that it makes every student gets the equal opportunity in this class, because we get to deliver what is in our mind. And also I think that is the most impressive moment of learning HRM class with Mr. Adi Mursalin. And that's all the answer of my final exam for human resource management. Thank you for watching. I hope this video is very beneficial for you guys. Thank you.